All right, and we're recording. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me on the good summer Monday night. Can't believe it's already almost the 4th of July. We just finished up baseball. That's where I was right before I came and sat down. So I know it's a little crazy, so I appreciate you being here. Really glad that you're here, and I'm excited to share exactly how to use essential oils tonight. So my goal is to really end the overwhelm. Essential oils are getting more and more popular. I think that's awesome. But there does seem to be a lot of overwhelm. People don't really understand how to use them. So my goal is just really to give you an actionable overview. So you will leave after 30 minutes really understanding exactly how to use essential oils so you can get the benefits that I always talk about. So I did mute. I'm going to be putting everyone on mute, but that's just so we don't have background noise in the recording. But you will see a chat box. So please go ahead and post any questions that you have, and I'll definitely address those. Love to answer those. So please feel free. And hang on until the end, too, when you're going to hear about a special deal to get some really great oil for free. So hang on with me until the end. But I want to start, if I can get my slides going. There we go. Start with a really quick introduction, just in case you don't know me. So my name is Angie Jones. I'm a health coach. I'm an essential oil educator, doTERRA essential oil wellness advocate. And I'm also a mom. So this is my family, my husband, and my 9-year-old triplets. So they are running around and hopefully going to cooperate tonight. Being summer, they're just all over the place still at 8 o'clock at night. So I started using essential oils 3 years ago. I was introduced to them from a friend of mine. And at that point, I didn't know much about essential oils. I was a health coach. I was, really into Whole Foods and all that good stuff, but didn't really know a lot about oils. But I was really blown away after the first class I attended. I learned all about the therapeutic benefits, and I was really excited to try them. So I did, get my wholesale enrollment kit, and I was super excited to use them with my family. And I just started having great experiences. I mean, I jumped right in, and it was just one thing after another that I went, oh my gosh, these things work. And I just, as a mom, I felt so empowered to have these oils right in my home. So, given my success using them, I just started sharing them with others really naturally. I just kind of thought everybody needs to know these exist, and these, super high quality doTERRA essential oils and what they can do for you. So that's why I'm here. That's why I do what I do. And that's my goal, is to give you lots of those ideas too, and help you feel empowered with your own wellness routine for yourself and your family. So let's really quick start with what essential oils are. In case you are brand new to essential oils, it's just kind of helpful to understand what they are, how they work when we talk about the ways to use them successfully. Essential oils have been around forever. Egyptians use them. Of course, we've heard about frankincense and myrrh in the Bible. They've been used by healers for thousands of years. So what are they? Well, they're highly concentrated extracts from plants. They can come from any part of the plant, the roots, the bark, the stem, the fruit, the leaves, lots of, any part of the plant. And the essential oils are what give the plant its aroma. That's why they smell so good. So what you're looking at on the screen is a magnified peppermint leaf. So this is where we get peppermint essential oil. Of course, we get it from the leaf of peppermint. So you can see that oil sac that's magnified on the screen. And that's what's extracted to create the essential oil. Essential oils are really powerful because they're super highly concentrated. So you probably heard to drink peppermint tea if you have an upset stomach or indigestion or something like that. Well, it would take 28 cups of peppermint tea to equal the strength and the therapeutic benefit of just one drop of peppermint oil. So that's huge. 28 cups of tea, and you'll get the same therapeutic benefit from using just 1 drop of oil. That's crazy. That was crazy to me. Oils are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So there's so many amazing herbs that we think of to use in our cooking, like oregano and I don't know, it's the first one that came to my mind, but they have great health benefits. But concentrated in an essential oil, they have even more health benefits. And 1 drop really goes a long way. You don't need to use more than 1 drop at a time. I love that essential oils are, they're natural. They come from plants. Natural doesn't always mean good or, really clean and healthy. But in this case, doTERRA essential oils, that's one of the things that I love, is that they do come from plants and they are really good. They don't come with that laundry list of side effects like pharmaceuticals and things do. Essential oils treat the root cause. They don't just mask symptoms and lead to other issues. They're really powerful. But I don't have to worry about, interactions and side effects and all those things that you need to think about when you're using pharmaceuticals or over-the-counter drugs, especially, when I'm using them with my kids and things like that. So I really believe that's why essential oils are getting so popular. We're really fed up with our choices and our health issues, and we just want to take kind of our wellness into our own hands and kind of go back to that natural solution. And when we're using them, we're realizing they actually work. So it's just really smart. The picture that's up on the screen now, this is attempting to show how essential oils work. They're able to penetrate that oily cell membrane and really get to the root cause of what's going on. So unlike water-based pharmaceuticals, which cannot penetrate that oily membrane, the essential oils can. So they're really getting down to the root cause. So like I said, essential oils are natural, but they're still really powerful. Remember how concentrated and potent they are and use them with care. So I'll talk a little bit about that tonight. So let's dig into that, the main topic of our class, which is how do we use these amazing oils? There are 3 ways to use doTERRA essential oils to really get those, aromatic compounds into your cells. You can use them aromatically, which is the A, topically, and internally. And one common question I get is, okay, there's all these different ways to use essential oils. How do I know how to use the oil for the purpose that I'm using it for? Well, a couple ideas. So the first thing, I'm going to be covering a lot of this tonight. So I'm going to cover some of the most popular oils and uses. So make sure to grab a pen and paper if you don't already have one. You'll be able to take some great notes. So that's one. Number 2, get a good reference book. So that's what I go to. A book like Modern Essentials or the Essential Life book. That's an amazing book. But then you can look these things up because you're never going to know it all. So they are so helpful. Not only do these books give you the oils to use for various health support, but they give you recommended ways to use them as well. So you kind of know, okay, I should use this oil aromatically, or maybe I have a couple choices of how to use this oil to get the benefit that I'm looking for. And then the third option is to ask me. I have the books. You have a lot of experience at this point, and I really do love to help. So my clients know they can call or text me anytime. That's kind of the bonus of working with me. But you can also ask in my Facebook group, on my Facebook page, things like that too. And I'm happy to help try to point you in the right direction. So let's break down these 3 ways to use essential oils. Aromatically. Aromatically just refers to breathing in the oil. Essential oils pass through the blood-brain barrier and affect every cell in your body very quickly. This is a really powerful way to realize the benefits of the oil. Your mood. So I've got up there aromatic, mood. These are awesome mood oils. Your mood is affected very quickly by using oils aromatically. Wild orange or peppermint, those are 2 that come to mind that will boost your mood really quickly. Also to lessen anxious feelings, Peppermint and wild orange, that combination is amazing to give you energy. So they can really change your mood. Another reason you'd want to use essential oils aromatically is to open your airways. This is really effective as well. I think of the Breathe Respiratory Blend. This is a blend that does a great job at clearing your airways when you're congested. We love this oil blend at my house in the springtime when my husband and my son really suffer with the seasonal changes. Also for sleep, if you're really congested, diffusing this oil in the bedroom can really, really help. So aromatically is an awesome way to use Breathe. Essential oils can also freshen and clean the air. So not just masking odors, but really cleansing the air. And I love the Purify blend for this. So again, this is a blend of essential oils. This is one of my favorites to go to, especially, food odors in the kitchen, things that just kind of linger. I love to use Purify. Lemon works really, really well too. So that's another good one to diffuse if you're looking to really cleanse the air. How can you use essential oils aromatically? One way is by using a diffuser. So I just talked a little bit about a diffuser a second ago, like the one I have shown here. So this is the Petal diffuser. There are tons of options for diffusers out there. The benefits of using a diffuser is that the essential oil molecules will suspend in the air for a couple hours. So everyone in the room is benefiting from that essential oil. You can also really just enjoy the aroma of the oil, right? It's a great way to naturally, scent the air. So candles and, some of the kind of artificial room air fresheners can be really irritating, but not essential oils. So it's a really nice way to freshen the air as well. I love to diffuse wild orange in my kitchen in the morning. So again, that helps with mood. So I think of crabbiness, maybe some stress in the morning. And I also like to add a couple drops of the On Guard Protective Blend. So that is a great immune boosting blend. So I'll diffuse those two in the kitchen in the morning. And that way we're all benefiting. Everybody in the room is benefiting. You can use a diffuser when you want to, again, clean the air, reduce stress, keep yourself awake. So you can diffuse in your car. They make awesome little compact diffusers. You can, there are specific car diffusers. You can get compact diffusers that are great to bring along for travel. So you can, make your hotel room a little nicer. Just make sure to bring it home. I have left them in hotel rooms. I just did that on spring break, and that's not fun. It's a really big bummer. So make sure you take it back with you. If you don't have a diffuser, but you want to freshen the air, you can do a room spray. So you could just add some essential oil to a spray bottle with water and make a room spray. That works great. This is also a good idea for an office, maybe a medical or dental office or something like that. If you want to reduce some stress, you could definitely even, just make up a little room spray. Other ways that you can benefit from oils aromatically. So if you don't have a diffuser yet, that's okay. There are other ways you can benefit. You can simply place a drop of oil in the palm of your hands and breathe it in. You can inhale the scent right out of the bottle. I've done that. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I don't want to turn the light on, can't get back to sleep, I just use the, lavender or Serenity Restful blend that I keep right on my nightstand and just, smell that right out of the bottle. If sleep is a struggle for you, you can diffuse the essential oil, of course, but you can just put a drop right on your pillow too and be able to breathe the oil in that way. Another option is to breathe in the scent from a cotton ball. So that's a great idea for maybe sending with your kids to school or something like that. If you're not going to actually send the oil along, you can just put it on a cotton ball. So I know there are schools and therapists and things like to use the oils that way. Another way we like to use essential oils aromatically in my family is through diffuser jewelry. So I've got my kids here. My girls have necklaces that they're kind of showing. My son has that leather bracelet that will put oils on, and they can kind of choose their oils in the morning for what they need that day. Spearmint is one they like. They love the citrus oils. One of my daughters really likes some of the calming oils. So they'll use those and they can smell them throughout the day and really benefit from those aromatic compounds. So here are some of the oils that I like to use aromatically. So again, you might want to just watch the recording, kind of take some more notes here. I'm not going to go through every one, but I've kind of bucketed some of my favorite essential oils into, the different colored groups and, what I use them for. So the mood and the stress management, those are some of my favorites. Again, some of those are the straight oils like wild orange, and some are blends like the citrus bliss. Relaxation and sleep, a couple of my favorites. Easier breathing, so I talked about the breathe blend, but also peppermint and eucalyptus. And then to cleanse the air, so I talked about that a little bit too. Okay, so let's move on to topically. Topically is the second way to benefit from essential oils, and that just means, simply applying the essential oil right to your skin. This is a really effective way to get oils into your bloodstream, into your cells, because the essential oils will absorb through your skin. Great times that I like to use oils topically are when I have tension in the body. Maybe, some head tension. I like to use it topically for upset stomach, for stress, for muscle aches. I actually use essential oils as a natural perfume as well. I shared a natural cologne rollerball blend on my website just a couple weeks ago. So you could check that out too. That's healthyangie.com. So definitely, there's a lot of kind of icky chemicals in a lot of perfumes and colognes that you don't want soaking into your skin. So essential oils are a great way, kind of a great alternative. And then not only do you smell good, but you're really benefiting from that oil blend's properties too, right? So Passion, I show that one here. This is one of my favorites to wear as a perfume. So not only do I love the smell, but the oil blends properties of, excitement and supporting that joyful feelings. I'm benefiting from all that too. So that's really cool. So where do you put oils topically? Well, I teach people to just, put the oils where it makes sense, right? They're gonna soak in and get to where they're needed, but put them where it makes sense. So with head tension, rubbing peppermint on your temples or the back of your neck would be a good idea. For indigestion or upset stomach, of course, you can rub the Digest Zen blend that I've got shown there right on your stomach. For muscle aches, the Deep Blue Soothing Blend that I have shown there, that's amazing. So rub it right onto where you're bothered. This was actually the oil that made my husband come around to essential oils. He was definitely a little skeptical at first, but after he used this on a sore shoulder that he had tried a ton of different things for, and he could not believe the results he had, he was really sold on essential oils and doTERRA and how it works. But essential oils are systemic. So that means they're going to soak into the skin, they're going to get into your bloodstream, they're going to go to where they're needed in your body. And that's why the bottoms of your feet are actually a fantastic place to apply essential oils. And my favorite place for my kids. So why the bottoms of the feet? Well, you have the largest pores there. So the oil soaks in really, really quickly. And the skin is the least sensitive on the bottoms of your feet. So you don't have to be so concerned with irritating your skin. And then the other bonus that I love is if you're using an oil like oregano or something which has amazing properties, but you don't want to smell like oregano, and smell like pizza or Italian food. If you put a drop on the bottom of your feet and you just put socks on, then you don't have that issue. So that's another good one if you're not loving the scent of the oil, but you love the benefits of the oil. Other areas that are great to use essential oils when you're using them for just general wellness or maybe some stress support are pulse points. So think about, your wrists, your inner wrists, the back of your neck, behind your ears, the spine. So those are all great places to apply essential oils. Like I said, I love the bottoms of the feet, especially for kids. So safety, let's talk a little bit about safety. So to apply essential oil safely, you want to dilute the essential oil in a carrier oil. So I'm showing here the fractionated coconut oil, and this is really my go-to. This, I do this especially for kids, anybody with sensitive skin, or anytime I'm using a hot oil. And hot oils are oils like cinnamon or oregano that will definitely be irritating to the skin. So remember that essential oils are super concentrated, and diluting them is actually a good thing. Diluting does not dilute effectiveness, does not dilute strength. You might logically think that, but it actually helps the essential oil absorb even better into your skin, so it doesn't just evaporate off. So take care with essential oils, dilute them before applying directly to your skin. I personally love these roller bottles because you can add fractionated coconut oil right in the bottle with the essential oils, and then you just have a really easy to apply oil that's all ready to go. Otherwise, you can buy them already done. So here I'm showing the touch bottles, which these are pre-diluted. So they're super simple. I even give them to my kids. My kids are 9. They know how to safely apply them, and I can just give these bottles to them and not worry. If you just have the straight oil, they're easy to dilute too. Just simply add, maybe a half a teaspoon or so of carrier oil into your palm, and then add a drop or two, however much you need for who you're using it for. And then you can apply it directly for the skin. Now, the younger the child, the more you want to dilute. So what I'm saying, half teaspoon of carrier oil to maybe a drop of oil, that's for like an adult, So you definitely want to use a lot less essential oil for a child. You just want to dilute them more heavily. If you're just starting out, you don't have the fractionated coconut oil yet, any oil, any really high quality oil works. You can use the coconut oil that you cook with, that works. It's going to be, once it warms up in your hand, it's going to become liquid. So that works just fine. You can add essential oils to your lotions, frankincense, melaleuca, lavender, really, really good for skin issues, for anti-aging. So you can drop that right into the creams and things that you love and apply them topically. Where do you not want to apply essential oils? You do not want to put essential oils directly in your ears or in your eyes. Okay. And then anytime you're using citrus oils, you do want to take special care. You don't want to apply citrus oils to skin that's going to be exposed to the sun within 12 hours. You're just probably going to get burned if you do that, right? It makes the skin more photosensitive. So apply these oils to the skin with care. Apply them to skin that's not going to be exposed, and then you won't have a problem. So no biggie, but just know that. And then, again, you can maybe watch the recording, pause this, and take some notes on here because we need to keep moving. But these are some of my favorite oils and what I would use them for topically. We've got the immune system support, the skin support, muscle aches, concentration, and sleep. So those are some of my favorites. So the third and final way to use essential oils is to take them internally. And just a reminder, I'm only talking about doTERRA here. I don't know the quality, the potential fillers, that kind of stuff in other brands. So I would never recommend ingesting them. You'll see labels on essential oils from the co-op and things that will even say, do not ingest. It's just because they're not safe enough. They're not pure. You don't know what's in there, right? There might be pesticides. You have no idea. So don't do that. doTERRA is safe to ingest. Again, small doses. And then the only ones that really should not be ingested, like wintergreen, birch, they have a childproof cap. So they make it super simple to see, oh, okay, this one's not supposed to be, taken internally. And also the oils that are okay to take internally have a supplement facts label on them. So they make it super simple. I like to use essential oils internally for cleansing, for digestive health, immune support, sore throat, overall health. That's, what I really use them for. So how do you do that? Well, you can drop them right into water. So again, essential oils are super powerful. I'll do, 1 to 2 drops in 16 ounces of water. So sitting right here, I've got my 16, I don't know, maybe this is even a 20-ounce glass water bottle, and I've got 2 drops of lime in it right now. It's just really, really refreshing. I love it. But remember, oil and water really don't mix, right? So you want to put the oil in the glass, then the water, and that really helps it kind of mix up. That's why I love, my glass water bottle too, so I can give it a shake every now and then. So another option, if you want to use essential oils internally, but maybe you don't like the taste of it. So I had a client who was taking clove internally because it was recommended to her from a healthcare practitioner. So she was putting it into a gel cap. So then she could just take it like a supplement and she didn't have to, drink it in her water. So doTERRA sells veggie caps. They're super easy. You pop the cap lid apart, put the essential oil in, and then you can simply put the cover back on, and it's super simple to take. And then you'll see here on the screen too a few of the awesome supplements that doTERRA makes that already are infused with the essential oils. So with the Tri-Ease that's there, that seasonal blend for, especially the springtime, those seasonal struggles at my house anyway. And so your lemon, lavender, and peppermint are all put together for you in that supplement already. So there are a few products like that just make it really, really simple. There's some for energy that I love, muscle aches, weight management. So there's a ton of good ones. The other way to take oils internally, you can just put them in your mouth, a drop on the roof of your mouth or under your tongue. It's really effective as the skin in your mouth absorbs oil really quickly. Frankincense for cellular health is a really popular one to take internally every single day. And you can also add essential oils to recipes. So I have a couple pictures of my recipes there. You can find a lot on my website, healthyangie.com. I use them every day in my smoothies. I make peppermint brownies, energy bites, tons of stuff. I like to use basil, oregano, dill in my cooking. So why do I use essential oils in my cooking instead of herbs? And I don't always, but sometimes I do like to. Well, I figure for one thing, they're more convenient. I have them, so it's easy. But if you figure they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, using, 1 drop or just a toothpick swirl of some of these really potent oils is a really great way to get the therapeutic benefit. So here is the chart that you'll want to pause this recording for a minute and kind of look at some of my favorite oils that I take internally and why I would. So some of my favorites for cooking and flavoring food, immune support. So I love to take them internally for that. Weight loss and weight management, sugar cravings, food cravings. Essential oils are really good for that. Cleansing, and then of course, like I talked about, the cellular health with the frankincense. I also take the Lifelong Vitality supplements every single day, and I've noticed a huge difference. So email me or Facebook message me and we'll talk more about those. So to wrap up, so I have a special offer for you. So here's the opportunity for the freebie. If you're wanting to get your hands on these oils, you're ready to enroll as a wholesale member, or you just want to hear more about it, either way, I want to talk with you. Love to answer your questions. You'll get my amazing service and support, of course, to be successful. So this is just a little taste of kind of the education that I love to give and really help you be successful. So this enrollment kit that we have shown is one of the most popular enrollment kits because it's such a great deal. So they're packaged together for huge savings. So you're already saving, like I said, $86, from buying these individually. Plus you get that free pedal diffuser, which is super cool. And then the really awesome thing about June is when you buy this kit, you also get the Immortelle Anti-Aging Blend. This is a $92 retail value oil. And, those of us at, doTERRA are just so excited about this because I've personally never seen this deal. And it's a favorite oil for many of us. So this is a really, really exciting deal. How do you join as a wholesale member? You just choose an enrollment kit. So there are quite a few of them. And I really like to help you with that. I like to talk with you, make sure that you're choosing one that really fits your needs. You're not getting more than you need, less than you need, but a really just good place to start for you. So I just like to, have a quick conversation about it. How are you going to save the most, make the most of all the freebies, stuff like that. But you enroll, it's kind of like, Sam's Club or Costco or something. It basically, the wholesale membership is then free when you buy, get the enrollment kit. And that just means you get 25 to 55% off all of your doTERRA purchases for an entire year. There are no monthly, purchasing requirements or anything like that. So it's a great deal. Again, I really like to talk with you, help you, determine what's going to be most beneficial depending on your needs. So the easiest way to get started is to jump on a call. Again, with me, simply email me. There's my email. We'll schedule, a quick conversation, help you answer your questions. So even if you're not sure if this is right for you, we can have a quick conversation about it. So you can also, Facebook message me or just simply hit reply. When you get this replay, it will arrive in your inbox tomorrow. And when you get the replay, just hit reply and it'll come straight to me and we can talk. So I hope that was helpful. I think I covered a lot in looks like 33 minutes. So I went a little bit over, but I really hope that was helpful and gave you kind of a good overview and some good ideas. So again, go back to a couple of those slides, pause it and take a few notes, which oils to use for what. And I will talk with you soon. Have a great night, and thanks again for joining me.